Chaka Crypto, you're entering the Chaka verse. Chaka Crypto, welcome to the Chaka verse. He out speaking Chaka facts, I'm out speaking Chaka words. We out making Chaka raps, we call this the Chaka verse. No, I can't help you cop the bag, but I can help you do research. So come.
What is going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great Monday. Today we got the Lions Social Club back in the house. Doc Hunt's backstage. I'll be bringing him up shortly. We got another Lions Social Club update. Thank you. Appreciate that. And let me say what's up to the chat really quick. We got A1 Oza. Say Ioza. I'm gonna say Ioza. If I say your name wrong, I apologize. It looks like I'm way too early. What time did you come in? 3:26. That's what I'm talking about. A half hour early. That means that you're right on time. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring up the man of the hour. What's going on, man?
Hey guys, sorry. Hang on a second. Let me mute this mic for just one second. Oh, okay, they've shut up. I'm doing good. Hanging in there. I'm exhausted, tired. I know those sound the same, but they're not. You know, tired is you know, I don't know. There's a lot been going on. I've been grinding away like a madman. But we have the Imperium token launch whitelist today. The whitelist token launch today. Started at 1 p.m. Pacific.
Oh, the whitelist for Imperium?
Yeah, for the token launch on Board Candy City.
Oh, really?
And you're a Lion holder, so you are whitelisted. So if you wanted to go grab some, it's on. Just go to Board Candy City and go to their launch pad.
Oh, okay, cool. So how long is that going on for?
48-hour whitelist, and then it'll open up for public. But that's been a long time coming, and we're excited for it. It was something that they offered to us in the beginning, the lands for the mint, and it's our final investment, which also brings me to something to update you with for the Lions. We've invested in 4 other protocols and or projects. And we were waiting for Imperium token for that last 20%. So as of today, we have put that last 20% into Imperium, and now we'll probably wait till after the token launch has reached its cap and been put out. But then we'll be doing a community vote for how long we let everything compound and all of our investments before we start doing payouts to all of our individual Lions. So we're
nice.
Taking things one step at a time. It's been a process, but in other fantastic news, here's a little shocker for everybody watching and or you, Chaka. I don't know if you saw it in our Discord, but we invested in Boomer Squad right before the snapshot, and so we got 7 free mints and 4 whitelists for the community. We took advantage of those, and Lions Social Club minted the Taylor Swift 1-of-1 Zoomer.
Oh, nice, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, so our community has the legendary Zoomer, and I've never been this close to it. But it's ranked number 6 on Abesis, and I figured out that when you have more than one like legendary, like 1-of-1, if you go down the list of what Elder Carl put out for the Zoomers, right? The one they have listed first is number 1, and then it goes in order. We're the 6th one on the 1-of-1 list, so that also got me pumped because my Lion PFP is number 6. So I'm thinking that I actually own one of the legendaries. So it's cool. My emotions been going crazy with all the work and then all this cool stuff, and it's been a busy week.
Nice, man. That's awesome, dude. So what you said the Imperium, is it on their website, on the Imperium on their Twitter, the white
that they launched their token?
Yeah.
It should be.
We are live. Yes, buy your imp here, Candy City Finance. So there's a link right there. You just go over to the Imperium Twitter, click that link, and check it out. That is awesome. Since last time you guys have been on too, I seen you guys got your website up for the Lions Social Club.
Yeah, we got the website, and
I didn't have the debit card.
we got our Get book and everything that went up, and some other news for you guys is I don't want to go into a lot of huge details. I won't go on my tangent today, but a lot of people have heard me talking about there's some projects that have capitalized on other people's ideas. So Gavin and I are keeping what we're doing extremely close to the vest. But I can tell you that we are building a DApp in the background to allow for a lot of what we've got coming, as well as our Lions themselves. You'll be able to go claim your verified distribution off of that. That I can tell you, because it's kind of already in place. We just need the software to and the site to do it.
Nice. But who's is Gavin putting that together? That's Gavin building that.
We have someone close to us building it. I'll wait till find out if they are comfortable with me letting them know who's building it.
Okay.
But I mean, it's somebody we know. Gavin knows extremely well. Somebody we trust and feel safe with. So I mean, and they're an amazing developer and artist. So everything that's coming together on it. Oh God, I wish I could share it with you guys. It looks so awesome.
That's cool. So let's walk through this website. I haven't. I just glimpsed at it. I was like, oh man! Like right before stream, I was like, oh, the website's up. Has it been up for a while?
Yeah, since shortly after. Maybe it was like maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks after we talked last.
Cool. So you got an About Us page. You got 250 plus NFT holders. Communities over 1,000 plus strong. Lions Social Club has a little talks about the Lions Social Club, the team. Look at Doc Hunt, the connector. It has a background on you. Oh, it has everybody else too. Dez.
The stuff she couldn't use to the stuff she can use.
Okay, let's see here. I was gonna show. Oh, Chaka, I gotta show you something cool Gavin gave me as a gift. Give me a second. Okay. Oh shoot, I gotta get my phone, bro. Oh, this is so fire! I can't wait for him to bring it up.
All right.
Like he sent it to me. It almost made me tear up, dude. And not because it is like that amazing in a sense. When you see it, it's to somebody looking at it that it's not theirs. It's like, oh, that's cool. But to me, dude, oh God, it's just. I think he emailed it to me, but instead of searching through my thousands of BS emails, I'll send you the version that he sent via Discord. So it's going to be a little bit. The resolution won't be as great, but oh God, I want to share this so bad. Some of the Discord knows about it. I will send it to your Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
I have no idea what it is.
Okay, it's sent. But I got to figure out how I
is it cool to show this?
Yeah. Go ahead,
okay.
Please.
The Real Lion King at Lion Social Club. Lion Social Club is a collection of randomly generated NFTs and the what is this?
It's basically our description of the project, but then it's got a QR code that'll take you to the website and stuff and then that's cool. King Lion and the background. Just the whole thing. Like he had it made for me and he sent it to me and it just, dude.
That is really cool.
I freaking love it.
Yeah, the background, everything. I like it, man.
He posted something in the Discord. Gavin did about the person that did this does it for other people as well. I know that it might not be that far up in the Discord. If you wanted to click over there, he did one for the members of our team. I saw on there, he did his, and I think Dez. Trying to see here.
My Discord is crazy.
It just turned out. They just turned out so cool, dude. But just he sent it to me. I didn't know he was doing it, so it was this big surprise. Yeah, it's yesterday at 8:48. Keep going up. It's before the Zoomer stuff. Keep going. Keep going. Almost there.
This the one you guys won?
Yeah.
This is the Taylor Swift one?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then that's it right there. So there's mine, and then his is one of the other folders there. So
the Blazing Baller. The Roaring Angel. That's cool.
Yeah, so the person that he knows that made those, he put out, said something in there, but I can find out for anybody who wants, one made or whatever. I can get the contact info and stuff. But anyway, sorry, I kind of went off on a thing there. I was so excited to show that off, and everything. So
no, that's cool, man. So this is your updated roadmap here?
Well, we're about to update it again. Now that we've finished all of our investments, I believe we just finished part 2.
So and we are
looking, or the same person that's helping us with our DAP and stuff is also going to be helping with Gen 1. So we're moving along on that as well. We have been now for couple weeks, 2-3 weeks anyway. We've been kind of trying to work on it and find an artist in the whole 9 yards since the last time we talked. I mean, it's just things are. It's like an apocalyptic landscape right now in all of crypto, and before you could find an artist or a developer because everybody had money. Like they did what they did and then they shoved it off, and now it just seems like anytime that there's any leak of information, a project exactly the same pops up and does the exact same thing or beats you to the punch. And so getting somebody that you trust the way we trust the person working on our stuff is you have to wait for them to be able to have time. So it's not about just shopping around and finding the best deal and then having it get done. You really got to dig in and make sure that you're revealing this information to someone you can count on.
Oh yeah, this is a copycat space. I mean, someone hears something good, they're like, "Oh man, I could do that. I can do that."
Right.
I want to get some of that, but you got to keep that information, close to your chest until it's time to. And I know I'd be the same way. Like, oh my god, I want to tell you guys what's going up. Just all I can say is, hey, just there's something good coming. Something good coming.
You already know I love to talk and I love being excited about things and just, I mean, if you knew what I knew, you'd be so happy right now. That's about all I can say. But yeah, Jungle Friends is the construction is beginning. So I mean, we've kind of started ticking boxes, and we'll get more specific with part 3 of the roadmap as we start. Once we get to phases where it's locked in and we can just go. Mm-hmm. That way we can launch if somebody decides to try and bounce off of one of our ideas. So as we are ready to go, we'll put it all together and do it hopefully all at once and do the whole thing. But at any given moment, we'll announce like, okay, we've passed this hurdle. We could launch if we had to. So let's start talking about what we've completed and what's coming and when it's coming. And then if something, somebody decides to get fresh, we'll just launch what we've got.
Yeah. So you guys haven't really talked about Jungle Friends like in the Discord or anything that's something secret?
No, just some people know the basis. There's, we're going to have other, African animals that are, part of the friend group and they'll be coming out, and I think we're pretty much on the same page when it comes to, for every 2 lions you own, we're going to do instead of an airdrop, because I like the reason Boomers does free mints, and they do that because when you get airdrops, there's no telling, like, and you don't get something good, but your buddy gets something good. It's like, well, did you give this to that person instead? And so if we just do free mints, then it's a randomly generated thing. There's no whining, complaining, or second guessing anything. It's just, that's what you minted, and that's the way it goes. So We've been bouncing around between 3 lions, for every 3 lions getting 1, every 2 lions, and then 1-to-1. And it'll pretty much depend on how, where the market's at and what's going on with everything. But I think it's pretty safe to say that we've through our conversations and everything that we're at a pretty solid 2-to-1 lions to Jungle Friends for free mints.
Oh, okay, cool. So what's next with the community that's holding the lions? The Jungle Friends is the next step, or what?
Between now and then, we will be doing, like I said, doing the vote for how long we're going to let stuff compound, and we'll start paying out to the lions at the start of that. And now that we've got everything invested, we'll be doing weekly updates about how those different investments are looking and what they're providing. We started a channel for, I think it's an investment channel. I can't remember the name of it, but we'll start doing weekly announcements for that so everybody can be updated and see what they're getting. I know that right now, roughly, if we were to just liquidate everything that's in the community investment fund to include the money invested, the lions would get paid out about 100 crow per lion. So right now we have, each lion has got 100 crow invested and working as it goes. So every lion you buy, that's another 100 crow invested into the whole process, the compounding and everything else. And so I know that when we pay out, it won't pay out 100 crow, just so everybody understands this. This is the value of what's invested. If we liquidated everything, we wouldn't have money to continue paying, through the process. But that's where we're at right now, and it's going to continue to grow. And all of the secondary royalties into the community fund, we'll do votes on where we can either add that money to a current investment protocol that we're in, or we can start a new one. So it's going to be constantly building and growing. So, that's for where we're at right now and the start of everything. That's a lot, having 100 crow per lion working for you.
Man, look at you, dude. You are getting so, like, you're getting familiar with the position that you're in, and hearing you talk about this stuff. I'm like, God. All right.
A little bit different from our random pop-up streams, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you got good job, man. Good job. And so let's see, you got the lions. What are they on secondary? They're on the Ebesis and what
they're
else?
On Ebesis, Minted, Peppermint, and Moonflow. We just did a space with Moonflow. Alex was out of town for 4 days, so he kind of rolled into town and started the space. So there wasn't a big announcement beforehand, but up until yesterday, I believe Board Candy City NFTs took our spot as second, but on Peppermint we were number 2 in sales on Peppermint there for a bit. But yeah, I mean, everybody seems to like to value an NFT based on its floor price. And if you're going specifically by, let's say, rank or by what it might be generating you at this very second, sure, great. But what people don't understand is the floor price of our lions does not reflect what they're worth. I mean, just holding them, you may not be getting a payment today, but everybody wants that quick, they're like a squirrel with ADHD, bro. It's like not getting it now, not getting my 3 crow for 3 weeks of secondary sales. Like, this is going to be an established pay system. Like, it's not going to be some derivatives project or some little thing where you get the slow track, leaking in secondary to the staking pool. And this is going to be building, compounding, and growing, and then paid out on purpose. So, we see this as something that Gavin and I, we wanted to build it, something that we would invest in. And that's what it's become. I mean, I would invest in this, whether I was a founder or not.
Yeah.
And I am invested in this because the way we built it, we don't get any secondary royalties paid to Gavin and I. If we want to make money on this project, we have to buy lions. So if we fail, then we're out money too. Like we're right there in the trenches with you guys. So, I mean, do we want, daily collections of crow? Sure. Who doesn't? But
Yeah.
we fractions of what you're going to get, like in just decimal points moved of what you'll get compared to what, waiting. It's a big deal. I mean, we're building something that is for long term. It's a long-term play, and it's a very sustainable. It's a very sustainable plan, and so not collecting your 12 crow for 30 NFTs owned at the end, every Sunday. Yeah, we don't offer that. We're gonna quadruple 5 times that every bi-monthly or quarterly. We'll vote on that. We want the community to feel they have a say in how often we pay out. But
and is that going to be something that you said you guys are coming up with a DApp? Is that where you're going to be collecting the royalties?
Yes. It may end up, depending on how long the whole thing takes to get completed and everything like that. If we get the DApp finished before Gen 1 is ready to go, we'll probably just push that out. I don't want to say for sure because Gavin and I really haven't talked about it, but it will save a lot of time and energy for Gavin, because right now the way we have it set up is these payouts will be done manually he'll go through get the snapshot and then go through each wallet and then send the money in manually. It'll help with fees, and things like that. It's a lot cheaper, but I don't envy that man having to do that.
I was going to say, damn, he's still doing it manually, just like when you had the Imperium, the land. He was doing it all manually. Hold 3 lions, get the land. Yeah, that guy is working his butt off.
Yes, sir.
Hey, so I'm not familiar with what Candy City is. I hear it all the time. I know I've heard good things about it. I don't know what is Candy City.
Board Candy City.
Yeah,
it's just a DEX on Chronos. It's a community-based DEX. I mean, it's not. I hate comparing it with MMF because they're not even the same project. But I mean, you can see a lot of it's the same as far as like the site and the user interface. But they have games in the App Store that you can play on your phone from Google Play and from Apple iStore or whatever it is. I don't know. I don't use Apple, but they have actual games and such that are on those in those Play stores that you can download and connect to Web3 and play and earn actual candy in there. So they've got investment pools and a launch pad, and you can stake your NFTs on their own as opposed to just being used to boost your pools and stuff. So they've got a lot going on.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about them. I just haven't made it over that way. You know how it is. There's just so much going on right now.
Yep. So yeah, they took this launch of Imperium very seriously because they had the Meta Wars token from Rebel Punks that they were supposed to do that first-person shooter game, and then they rugged. And so they had the token launch that came on, and then shortly after that they rugged the project. And so now the whole team, Voodoo, Voodoo Noir from Boomers.
Yep.
He's on the team with Board Candy City, and so they're like, look, we're not doing that again. So they've been hands-on the whole step of the way. There was the playable demo that came out for the beta version of the game that came out that they all tested and made tweaks to. And I mean, they've been grinding away, dude. Imperium's going to be legit.
Doesn't Voodoo Noir, doesn't he have something to do with the Crow Dues? Isn't he a part of the Crow Dues? Or I could be wrong.
I don't know specifically about that, but he's on, I think he's an ambassador I know he's an ambassador for Boomers. He's an ambassador for World of Cats, I think.
Oh, I could be wrong. Crow Dues is another project that that's a project that I have that it was doing really well since I've purchased the NFTs.
Yeah. It's one of those projects I look at and go, well, I'm sad I missed it from the beginning. Like, I think it's great. And everybody I talk to that's been in it, that's really gone after it, the whole ecosystem, they're like, yeah, this has been great. And so I mean, I don't know enough about them intimately, but I just know that I haven't heard anything bad, and that's
Yeah.
pretty spectacular in the in where we're at. I mean, they're yeah,
Yeah,
things
they're doing
are
pretty
violent out there, man.
good. So, did you guys have a Twitter space today? Are you still doing regular Twitter spaces?
Not regular. Well, we've been. I want to start doing a regular weekly Twitter space, but we have been so inundated with different spaces and things. Like, by the time it gets to where I would have a space, it's like, God, I just need this night. Like, because I mean, tomorrow I'm going to be in Dragons of the West space. He's doing kind of a mint party for Lizards of the East, and doing a big mega rumble with some prizes and the whole 9 yards. So like, I've been constantly like involved in things, trying to get get the word out there about the whitelist launch, and that you're whitelisted if you own a lion. And it's been a lot, but
Yeah.
with this
Yes.
whitelist launch, it'll alleviate a lot of the immediate, like there's no longer this like ticking clock, right? And so I'll be able to slow down and start doing weekly spaces, just little
Yeah.
update spaces. If they want to turn big, that'll be up to the community, but if there's only 10 people, then so be it.
Yeah. With that car driving by and schooling out, I was expecting you to like jump and hit the ground. I was like, oh shit, it's going down. It's going
Well, believe it or not, these assholes, they drive that was a car driving by in our apartment parking lot going that fast.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
They're in a hurry.
Yeah.
They're in a hurry.
Yeah,
Hey,
they're all in a hurry.
So you got to tell me, Doc, I'm curious, dude, how has your day-to-day life changed since you have been part of this project? You're super busy all the time. What's different now?
It changed. Well, the only thing that really changed is the way I felt, or the way I feel about what I'm doing. Because before, I was doing it, for the good of all Chronos, being in spaces, helping projects, connecting people, the whole 9 yards. But at any given moment, if I just stopped doing it, there would be people that would be disappointed. I might actually miss it, but life would move on. So now there's a level of responsibility that comes with it. So I can't look at it as, well, if I just don't want to do something, I'm not going to do it, because I'm not going to let my community down. I mean, it's one thing when you have no direct responsibility over the project, because I don't have any say on where the project's going to go, or any development or anything to do with that. So they'll get over it. But if I just up and disappear now, like, it lets an entire like huge group of people down. And I don't mind that responsibility. I'm not complaining about it. It changed from not having that to having that. Changes your perspective on a lot of things, and all for good. I mean, I've been insanely busy. I am so freaking tired, dude. Like, it's nuts. But I have not regretted it for 1 second, and I look forward to it every day. And seeing the responses from people, when I help them do this, or I talk to them about that, or I get done with the space, and they comment and say, we're so excited for these lions. And, we don't have an entire development team, and we don't have all this stuff. So things are moving at the pace they are, which for me and Gavin, that don't have this whole team of developers and have all this stuff, we're moving along pretty quick. I'm actually surprised that we are as far as we are.
Yeah.
But the way this whole ecosystem, the whole all Web3 and crypto NFTs, I mean, we are moving at a snail's pace. And it's awesome to see everybody still just know. They're like, look, man, just do it and do it right. Like, if it takes an extra month and a half because you're making sure everything is right, then do it. Don't sign up for something and then have our project get stolen or scammed or whatever. Just do it right. And we know we know you're bringing big things. We can hear it in your voice. We've seen you before. We know who you are. Like, if you tell us it's going to be big, we know it's going to be big. Just keep grinding. And so I do. And it's changed the way people approach me and talk to me. That's both good and bad. because now I went from getting, I don't know, 200 or 300 notifications a day for Twitter and 500 notifications from Discord to triple that, because it's all a bunch of people looking to, you know, I love it when they come in. Hey, I can bring these people in and we can probably mint out your project in a week. And I'm like, you obviously don't pay attention because we've been minted out for months. So why am I going to hire you if you're not smart enough to even see the fact that we're not minting?
It's just a copy and paste. They probably go through every project, just copy paste.
Yeah, dude. And so, I mean, that part of it just sucks. I mean, I'd get them occasionally before because I was always so out there and involved in all the projects. So people mistook me for a founder a lot. But as soon as I actually became one, dude, my inbox exploded. I've told everybody flat out now. I'm like, I turned off my Twitter notifications. I don't get any noise that comes from my phone from Twitter because it's just too much. And if I set it up so that only direct messages on Discord will make a noise, and it says message. So
message.
Yeah, from Don't Be a Menace. The Keenan Ivory Wayans, when he was like the baby, he was the mailman who always pop in message. Yeah,
that movie's awesome.
Yeah. So I mean, but people come to me now from a different place. They come to me they approach me as me being a leader in the space, a founder, and they say, hey, I'm having trouble with this. Do you know, can you help me? And it's different. People do the same thing before, but as the connector, it was, bro, if you get a chance and you run across anybody out there in your hours and hours in spaces, I'm looking for somebody for this or whatever. And if, I found somebody great, but now it's different. It's different. I love it, but it's definitely, I feel that responsibility because I refuse to let my people down. I mean, I love my community to death, and I will not let that happen.
Yep. So what is this all about, the poker night? I've seen this because this is like a huge collab, isn't it?
Yeah, well, there's that one. This was the first poker collab, but for Clash City. Clash City does mega like rumbles with multiple projects. And so this one only had 34 people sign up for it, but it was the first one. And but they do a collaboration that usually has like, I don't know, between 10 and 15 projects sometimes, and all of them provide, a little, not a whole lot, but 15 projects providing a couple of NFTs or whitelists or whatever. And you just have these huge rumbles, and they rotate which projects Discord they're in, and or with the poker. I mean, it's all done on the app or whatever. So I mean, it's not about the Discord, but Clash City is working hard to help bring eyeballs from the community to project Discords. I mean, you want to win some of those prizes, you've got to join the Discord. And when you win those prizes, you've got to be in their Discord and open a ticket from the project you won from. So it's a really great way to, get eyes on project from a lot of different people.
I heard that they were doing the big rumble in one of the Discords I'm in, and it said in order to win the prize, you got to follow all the people that was part of it. And I was going down the list. I was like, God dang, there's so many projects that are like my Discord's jam packed. I don't even know, there's got to be a max. I must be close to the max of a
if you have Nitro, I don't think there's a max. If there is, I haven't hit it.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't click on it because like, dang man, I'm gonna max out here if I join that one, because that was a huge collab.
Yeah, well, it's what people have been doing is jumping into the Discord that has the Rumble, and you can tell that they haven't joined every Discord because as a founder that's providing prizes, somebody will win one and you'll go to find them in your Discord and they're not in there. And you know what, to be honest with you, I don't know if they care too much. I'm not going to put words in Self's mouth, but the idea is they still have to go to the Discord of the prize they won. So at a bare minimum, like, they see who's all a part of it. That at least will do some sort of, attention towards that. And if they want to claim their prize, they still got to jump in. And So, you know, it's
Yeah.
even if you try and take that shortcut and you know, skip by following all the guidelines, you're still in a position to where multiple people get eyes on your project, and one way or the other. So
Yeah. That's awesome, man. Well, is there anything else that you'd like to let everybody know? Anything upcoming? Any collabs you guys are working on other than the you know, you mentioned the Clash. What was it called? I'm sorry.
Clash City.
Clash City. I need to check them out.
Yeah, they're Selfless God and Morgan Fay are the whole team's great, but I mean those two, man, they have become pretty special people to me, and not because of the Rumble or anything like that. I mean, I've been talking with them about a lot of things that have been going on with their project, our project, and just gotten to know them, and they're spectacular people. So you know how I am with Discord. Like, I know how to send messages and stuff, but you know, a lot of their game is like in Discord where you have to type a command and then you plunder ships or whatever. Like, there's this whole thing, and I'm trying to learn, and it is, bro, my daughter's learning algebra at 4 years old faster than I'm learning how to do this Discord game.
Oh, did you see the new game that I have on my channel? Okay, so we don't have a whole lot of people in the chat, I think, but it's a chat game that when you're in the chat, I gotta open it up real quick. When you're in the chat, you get an avatar, and you can control your avatar. Let me pull that screen up really quick. One sec. Yeah, and then everybody gets their own avatar. They can control it, command it. All right, so it's loading up right now. So it connects to my YouTube chat, so that's mine, and it's an overlay. Like if I use OBS, it'll be an overlay. So everybody in chat, they'll pop up and they'll have an avatar on there. And then I can make them fight. I can use them for like to do giveaways. You can do a big Royal Rumble. And when I have like my morning chats and I get quite a few people in there, it's kind of fun because when you put a message in chat, the chat bubbles come up on the screen, and it's just cool. Good way for the you know, the people watching to be interactive with the.
Yeah, no, that's
stream.
awesome. That's really cool. I'm in your watching some of your stuff when I have time. I watch every one I can, but that'll be cool to like dig into that.
Yeah, it's something different. I don't see a lot of people doing that, but so far I've gotten some pretty good feedback. It's been fun.
Yeah, it's that's good. I mean, it's always nice when you're sitting there like and chatting. That I think that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Yeah.
Yeah. So, man, I mean, you have to, you and Gavin, or you know, whenever you guys got to come on more, give some more updates when there's more to update on.
Yep,
dude, hit me up. Let's set it up. Let's get you guys on here and let's get some Lion Social Club streams going, man.
All right, sounds good, buddy. Yeah, anytime. It's crazy because I go each day thinking, okay, today's the day I'm going to have the time to reach out to this person or maybe even do a space, and then I get like 4 invites like, hey, are you free on this day? And then somebody's like, are you free on this day? No, I just planned something. Okay, so the next day, yeah. And then it's like, well, shit, now I got something like 2 days every day for the next 4 days, so I'm just gonna relax tonight.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. Yeah. I'm starting to get really busy now that my channel's growing a little bit. I'm getting a little bit of traction. My inbox and all that. I understand. I'm like, oh wow, I'm super busy. And then someone's like, you didn't respond. I was like, God, I got like 200-300 messages.
Yeah, and it's funny because before, the second my phone would make a noise, I'd be on that. Now I'm having to shut my phone's notification sounds off. Otherwise, my phone all day would just beep, beep, beep,
yep.
beep. And I'm just like, no, I can't. And so, you hear that noise and it's just like, I just put you down. Mm-hmm. I just set you down. Like I know. So,
yeah. So do you guys got any?
But
you guys got any Twitter Spaces or anything coming up today, or did they already pass?
Not today. We just had the Imperium token space to launch it earlier today, But if you check out Dragons of the West Twitter page, I think I tweeted it out. I can't even remember what I did an hour ago. I'm pretty sure I tweeted it out with my personal Twitter account and the Lion Social Club account. But he's doing a mint party space tomorrow with Lizards of the East, and I got to pick up one more of those bad boys so I can get another egg. He's doing a mint promotion. I don't remember when that mint stops, but for every 3 that you mint of the Lizards of the East, you get a free egg. And if you mint 9, you get a free den that you can increase your staking percentage for Lotus.
Oh, nice.
So it's, but I got some really cool ones too. I got a few pretty cool lizards. I don't know what they'll be ranked or anything like that. I know that the crown ones, there's only like 4 of them or something like that in the entire collection, and they represent each like realm that they are kings of. So those are like ultra rare. But the ones I got, man, are super dope, and they look different to me than a lot of the other ones that I've seen. So I'm like, yeah, these look really rare, but they could just be really cool looking too. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I got some cool ones.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well, cool, man. Yeah, hit me up. We'll set something up whenever you guys want. Maybe we can. I got some poker tournaments coming up. Maybe you guys can be part of it if you have time, or if you I know you guys are super busy all the time.
That's kind of my department. Gavin's kind of doing the whole DApp side of it because it's a developer he knows that I've come to know that we both trust, and so a lot of that part of it's been on him. So I've been the one doing the signing up for the multi-project rumbles, and we just did a poker thing yesterday.
You're so busy, man. It's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm in, dude. The people love playing games.
Yeah.
And it's a good way to be, get us in front of people and stay relevant. I mean, we can offer all the stuff in the world, but if Gavin and I never go out there and even just be seen in the space, people it's so easy to just forget they exist. Mm-hmm. Like, I have so many projects that every time I go through and I sell an NFT, it gives me notification. I'm like, okay, oh wait, I still have some of these. I got to see what's going on with this. I haven't checked this project in a month.
Yeah.
But it's because they're not doing a lot to just to exist like out in the space and be involved in the community. They don't have to be doing, huge utility things. Just be there,
Yeah. And I was going to say, you guys are doing good on keeping your Twitter, like tweeting, every day, every other day, keeping everything relevant, keeping everything up to date.
My biggest thing I have with this is I always forget to check which account I'm actually on because it's just as easy as flipping over when you have more than one account. You just click one button and then it says you see the 2 things. You pick which Twitter account you want. But when the notifications come on my phone, now they say right at the top of the notification, it says which account it is. And it'll say Lion Social Club or Doc Hunt. So if I don't pay attention to that, I'll click on one and respond as Doc, but it's the Lion Social Club account. Or I'll tweet something and it like, I'm just going, but that's my brain, dude. But yeah, having that second Twitter account, that didn't help my notification mess either.
Oh, I bet. All right, man. So, well, I appreciate you. I'll be checking out some of your Twitter spaces. Anything coming this week, or is everything next week, or
just tomorrow?
For the Dragons thing.
Yeah, that I know for sure. I will check. I don't think there is anything lined up. We were trying to get in as many spaces and collab Twitter spaces as we could for Imperium, and then because Lion Social Club and Imperium were so close to, we're such close, friends, acquaintances, collaborations, however you want to put it. Mm-hmm. We were able to talk about Lion Social Club and Imperium at the same time, and it's Imperium's not going anywhere. They got the game coming, but that initial push up until the whitelist token launch, that's done now. So we'll still be talking about Imperium because the game will be coming, but we can kind of settle down with that. So I'll probably check out what my schedule looks like. And then if I don't have too many things or even anything for that matter, I really cannot think. I don't think I have anything lined up for this week other than the multi-project Discord Rumble on Saturday. and then possibly a Phoenix Finance poker tournament on Sunday.
Cool.
Those I know for sure, but I'll probably do just a pop-up space for Lions Social Club. You know, if I don't have anything going.
Well, there you go. I'll be on the lookout. I'll drop in and say what's up.
All right, sounds good, buddy. It was good
All right.
seeing you again.
Yeah, nice seeing you, Doc.
All right, love you all. Spaces off.
Keep the grind up, bro. You guys are doing good.
All right, thanks, brother.
Later. Oh, before you guys go, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification too. So every time I put out another video, you'll be notified. Thanks for watching. I'm Chaka Crypto, and I will see you guys in the metaverse. Peace.
Chaka Crypto, you're entering the Chaka verse. Chaka Crypto, welcome